let's get into the 5 essential soul tools that were given to you, or you guys have access to while you're on this earth, this lifetime, this journey that you guys are going on. Hi, everyone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Katana.
And I'm Ana Reina, and welcome. We are the Soulmanity Sisters, and this is our weekly live stream. So thank you guys for joining us. So we're going to start off with the first one, is really just an understanding. You were given this awareness. That was really the biggest tool. As a soul, of course, we're here and we forgot a lot of stuff. You know, we were made to forget our past lives or past experiences so we can really focus on this journey ahead of us and this mission. But what we did retain, what we do have within us is our awareness. And the awakening process of you guys coming and awakening and asking these questions is really starting to spark that awareness within you.
Especially then you realize, oh, I'm more than just a body. And then you start realizing you have a soul and a mind, body, mind, and soul, and these things need to be harmonized. And a good thing is that when you were on the other side, you were so like, yes, I love coming to Earth. Well, at least that's the feeling over there, kind of, because there's like a long line, because this is supposed to be like the fun planet, and you're supposed to have fun, okay? Because on the other side of it, you're just love and light and bliss all day long. Kind of boring for some. For some, it's like, it's good. But for the others, like, oh, I kind of need some variety because I need some contrast. So they line up and come to this huge playground we call Earth. However, when you come here, you forget everything. So a lot of us put little breadcrumbs everywhere, and then we, once we find these little breadcrumbs, we're like, aha! We have these aha moments. So a lot of people had the 11:11 as a wake-up call. That is like, when you see a lot of 11:11, you say, I remember it was something that was a one breadcrumb, okay?
You start realizing it's not a coincidence. It's like a message. Yeah.
Exactly. Then you start going down your spiritual path and realize there's more to all of this, okay?
Yeah, knowing that we're all one, knowing that we're all one consciousness, knowing and understanding what you put out there comes back to you, like understanding the universal laws that we've been given. So that awareness of knowing that, and that the fact that we have access to all this higher consciousness, to all this divine wisdom.
A lot of us, we might have an inkling that deep down you have all the answers, okay? You just don't remember that you have all the answers. You have to see it this way. Since you're part of God, right? I mean, you're a slice of it, right? Mm-hmm. You're carrying all of that wisdom already within you. How can it not be? It can't be any other way. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing like when you cut an apple in 10,000 pieces, that little piece will still carry the whole information of the apple, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the same thing with this aspect. So when you're here, though, you just don't remember, right? You're just that lonely little piece of apple that doesn't remember it's part of the whole, okay? And so you have to start to remember, and it takes a little bit working off, towards it. But just know that once you do understand that you have these tools, that you can connect, and you will have access to your inner wisdom as well as to the universal knowledge.
Yeah. So the first tool is awareness. You have this within you. It's just about waking up to it and really acknowledging it and nurturing it as you go through your journey. Now, the second tool is actually your human body, the avatar. Now, our bodies are so beautiful. It's amazing. And it takes us so long to really appreciate our bodies, because when we're younger, we're abusing it. We don't like it, whatever the case may be. But as we begin to mature, we begin to realize how wonderful and blessed we are to have this human body. And this is the avatar. This is what we chose. Your soul chose this specific body for very certain reasons, to help you achieve your soul goals, to help you achieve your life purpose. So your design was made for your purpose, for your goals, and for you to get over those obstacles and challenges. So it's already been made up for you to endure this journey, to really get through it all.
I chose this body, and I heard over many decades, basically, like, this body doesn't need to run like crazy. I'm like, yes. I don't need to do a lot of sports. I just need to do light things like meditation.
Of course she does.
Yoga, little things like that. Walking the beach. So blessed. so blessed. But joke aside, you choose the body, okay, for a specific reason. And they said that it's when I was like in the pre-planning stages, when I was younger, they would show me these things, or even shortly, like about 3 years ago, something like that. Even that was the last time I was 2 years ago or something. They show you the energy makeup of your body. Okay, so what would be nice for you, because once you're in the body, the ego takes over and you forget about the soul until you wake up. Okay, so it'd be nice though to just like at least hug your body and say, thank you, ego, thank you for taking care of me, because without this body, you are then aware that you cannot fulfill your mission. You can't experience life that you're supposed to be living. Okay, you cannot do anything without your health. Really, you can't do anything without this body. And so give thanks to your body every now and then. It's not easy to give yourself a hug. And one time I did that and said, and it was kind of grumpy and said, yeah, you almost died 3 times. We saved you. I'm like, oh, thank you.
No, it's beautiful. Yeah, and having that connection with your body and understanding that since you chose this body and this is, for a reason, and that you chose it to really help you, and to understand like this body is kind of like a cell phone. It's a connection. It holds your chakra system, it holds like your energy. It's like a tower.
Cell phone tower.
And the more aligned and balanced you have your body vibrationally, with things you put in it physically as food as well as energy, the more clear and more clarity you have with your connection with the divine. Like your crown chakra is connected, so your whole body is kind of like the cell phone tower that is connecting to the divine, and that's how we use it. Even when we suggest doing the infinity pillar of light, Dr. Katana's infinity pillar of light grounding meditation. The grounding meditation the pillar of light goes through our body as a tower to connect with the divine. So it's a great asset to have, because it's really your vibrational makeup, your DNA, all of that is in there.
That's why it's so important to really cleanse your chakra, understand the chakra system, and cleanse it as well.
Yeah. So the third, just understand that with the body, you also have the ability to heal, self-healing.
Forgot about that. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, this body was never meant to suffer. Okay, yeah. So we suffer over time because we actually kind of do it upon ourselves. We have negative thoughts, we take in environmental substances, toxins, all that, so the body starts to break down. Okay, so unfortunately that's why you need to be aware to really do the best that you can to keep your body healthy, right? And your body is literally made to heal itself. You have no idea, like when you're out of calcium, it starts taking calcium from your bones and things like that. It does crazy things in your body all by itself. It knows what it needs to do to keep you alive. But it would be helpful if you can also give it from outside support it. And it starts with, a cleaner body, meditation, clean body, mind, and soul. You clear everything. And also, if you give it oftentimes, all you need is just to clear also emotional baggage as well. And so that will also help you with your healing. Yeah.
Which leads us to the third tool, which is your chakra system. So your chakra system are these power energy wheels that allows the flow of energy to go throughout your body, to allow that divine connection. So we have 7 main ones that most of you guys hear about a lot in your journey, about keeping them aligned, keeping them balanced. And when you feel blocked, you feel like some of these chakras are blocked as well. So you can sense the flow of energy and some of it not moving through you and things like that. But these energy wheels are really a communication system. It's a communication system with even your physical body. So, when we see something on the physical level, like an ailment, a sore, or, some kind of pain or sensation, it's really the chakra that's alerting your physical body to show a sign that there's something wrong energetically within you, which is usually on a subatomic level, an emotion.
Let's just say that you're going through financial issues. That's actually the root chakra. And so it radiates in your back. So oftentimes you'll have back problems, as an example, okay? And so once you figure out that the universe can take care of you, that you have to have trust and faith, and you put a little bit of energy into getting out of that fear and also maybe look for a job or whatever it may be, you have to put a little bit of effort and make it roll, basically, the energies. Then you'll notice the back pain will go away.
And so this physical connection that we have with the chakra system allows us to, when things come up, that we take care of it right away. Whatever, if it's fear, if it's anger, if it's doubt, if there's something you said, like in your throat chakra. So if something is not doing really well, then you can look and say, okay, what is it that I need to fix on an emotional basis? Because you don't want it harbored there. You don't want it stuck there. You don't want it disrupting the energy flow in your body, because then everything starts to kind of break down. So it's great to have this instant alarm system through your chakras and the connection that it has with the physical. So it works really well. And it's also a communication system for the divine.
Let me explain something really quickly. Unless, of course, sometimes you come here to Earth with an illness, and that's as a soul contract, okay? So there's a reason why you have it. But we're talking about now illnesses that are caused through your own doing, okay? And that's when your chakras are alerting you, the physical. That's what we were just talking about, okay? So those things you can actually eliminate quite easily with various tools and methods. Yeah. Okay. First of all, chakra cleansing. Yeah. And then, of course, look within, meditation. What is the root cause? Where is it coming from?
Now, the chakras, when they're aligned and balanced, is a beautiful thing, especially with their crown, because the crown chakra is what connects us to the divine and allows us, especially with our third eye, to look beyond the illusion, look beyond the 3D, look beyond what we're really capable of, like being the creator in our own reality. So the chakra system is really important for that kind of connection and balance, so we can really maximize our journey here. So we can really maximize on learning how to create our best reality. So the chakra system is one of those tools that we have.
And it goes all the way up, so you have the main 7 is what most people talk about, but there's way more, okay? And it goes all the way and it connects to your higher self, who's still on the other side, okay?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so the 4th tool. So the first tool was awareness, second tool was your human body, the third tool was your chakra system. So the 4th tool is your intuition and your clairsenses. Just like your physical body has senses, you can smell, you can see, you can hear, your spiritual body also has its senses, and these are your intuitive senses. And we're actually, each one of us has very special gifts, very heightened senses and different parts in different ways to kind of help us in this journey. So it's, so on a physical level, but also on a spiritual or an energetic level, we're also made aware. We have our spidey senses that kind of help guide us to make the right decisions.
And you can also learn how to expand these clairsenses. For example, when I grew up, I was very clairaudient. I could literally hear my angel standing right next to me and talking to me, okay? And then turn clairvoyant. And then, of course, now I can more or less channel everything. So, but that takes time. Just know that we were all born with these innate abilities. How cool is that, right? So that's why most people start off with their intuition, okay? And then just expands from there. You can practice. There's various methods to practice this, okay? And to just know that it's best if you can have all of your clairsenses come online. Then you can really, make this world a better place by helping others, service to others and things like that with all of your amazing abilities.
Yeah, and sometimes people get frustrated because they feel like they don't have gifts, or they're not as psychic as the psychic they go to, or they're not as this, they're not as that. The thing is, we all have them.
And we're all psychic.
We're all psychic, right? So it's just investing the time to develop it, investing and believing in the system, and not doubting yourself or second guessing yourself, and really building that confidence, that empowerment within, so that you can really heighten your intuitiveness. And not just, not listening to your gut or just doubting what the information you're receiving. Because your intuition is one of your strongest gifts. That is the most of the godlike that we are, is this connection, this intuition.
But what is it really? Okay, so when we talk, when you talk to psychics or mediums, or even you yourself, like when you want to know something, the best way to do it is like to go within. right? And have that connection. You can start talking to your guides. You can start communicating with your higher self. You can just call it the universe or the infinite or the consciousness level, whatever. We don't have to label it. It's just that your energy, you're connected to something much bigger. And it's basically like you're connected to a supercomputer, okay? It's like, so if you want to know something, nowadays we Google it. But when you want to know something from the other side, you go within, and that's your Google right there. Yeah. It's like you are connected then to information, instant information, okay? And so you just need to trust that and learn how to, strengthen it and download this. And this is what, when psychics, like they're able to get the information for you or tap into your energy field so they can connect into that. You can do the same for yourself, for others. You just need to learn and expand that and really trust that you are completely capable of doing this on your own.
That's right. We always say, be your own guru. You can do it. You can definitely do it. Okay. And so the last tool is your own God spark, your own love and light within you.
Again, we are part of God. And so we have that God spark within us, in our DNA embedded. And it's in your heart chakra as well. It's right here. And that's the most amazing thing. So I think there was someone who was talking about the God code. They were like looking into that, and they saw that Yahweh means that, the God within internally. So that's pretty cool. And that just means that, yes, we were born with it, and all of us were.
Yeah. And I like to say, we are light workers. All of us are light workers because we have this light. But I always like to say it's like a lighthouse, right? You're like a beacon of light and hope. And people around you are inspired by you. People around you see this you stepping into your awareness, you stepping into this connection and your intuition and trusting yourself and empowering yourself and feeling confident, knowing your purpose, knowing your direction, knowing how you can help others. And people around you see that, and it inspires so many people. Yeah, at first it's kind of hard because they don't understand it. They think you're crazy, or they don't get it. You're changing, or you're having a midlife crisis, or whatever the case they might put upon you. But after a while, they really see how much you're shining. You're glowing. I mean, there is a glow that happens once you really embrace it all. And that's what's beautiful. And then people begin to see how much you've grown, how beautiful the energy is that's coming out of you. And they want some of that. And that's how it spreads. That's how a light worker works. That's how it's contagious. And that's how we begin to help others along their path as well. And that's the empowerment we were given as a tool, that once we awaken, once we're aware, that we can help others to do the same.
Yeah, unconditional love, okay? And that's a huge part of it. Just know that you are not alone. You did not come to Earth, okay? You might feel alone because you feel like you're contained in one body, but just know you had all these tools. Your guides are with you 24/7, okay? Your angels are with you 24/7. Even if you feel like you have essence from other star systems like star seeds, know that your guides are with you 24/7. You are not here by yourself, okay? Right.
It's tough. The journey is tough, but just listen, guys. If these tools
only if you want it to be tough.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But once that awareness kicks in, it's like you can't unsee what you've seen or can't unhear what you've heard or the experiences you've gone through once that awareness and awakening happens. So just know, guys, if you need some help with these tools, if you want some direction with your awareness, understanding your body, your chakra system, your clairsenses, understanding all of that, we do have learning opportunities that can help you with that, to help you learn how they work with you in your reality and your world and your everyday life. So if you're ready for something like that, just remember we're here to help you. Just write "I'm ready" in the comments below, and then we'll reach out to you privately and just let you know what we have and see what resonates with you. But if you need some help really tapping into these tools and maximizing what they're there for, just let us know. We're here for you.
All right, until next week, stay beautiful.
Bye. You guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.